Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Class 9 Subject Physics Chapter number 5 Gravitation, and today is our topic the motion of the artificial satellite. Motion of a artificial satellite. A satellite requires centripetal force that keeps it to around the Earth. The gravitational force of attraction between the satellite and the Earth provides its necessary centripetal force. Let's suppose we draw a diagram like this. Let's suppose that is a Earth, and here is the orbit in which you can say that a satellite will revolve around the Earth. We we can say that, and we know very well that every body when rotate in its circle, there is a force which keeps it into the circle, and that force is known as a artificial satellite. Let's suppose consider we have a satellite like this here, and consider of a satellite of a mass m revolving around the earth at altitude, here that is a altitude h, in an orbit of radius from this to this, you can say this that is a r naught, and total radius will be r plus h, that is a radius, and orbital velocity with v naught. The necessary centripetal force required is given, and that is given by the equation Fc is equal to mv naught square divided by r naught. Clear? Here v naught is the orbital velocity and r naught is the radius of the earth, mass of the satellite, and Fc, and that is a force which a satellite keeps in its orbit, that is known as a centripetal force. And we know that a force is provided by the gravitational force of attraction between the earth and satellite, and is equal to the weight of the satellite, and weight of the satellite we can denote like this: mg into h. According to the statement, the force of attraction is always acting on an body is equal to the weight. Here we can write like this: Fc is equal to, that is equal to mg h. Here Fc that is equal to mv naught square over r naught, and then we will get a new relationship, and that is equal to mv naught over r naught, that is equal to mass into gravity. Here mass will be like this cutting down, and we have to find this one orbital velocity, and r naught is a dividend. When we take to another side, that will be a multiplicative form: v naught square, that is equal to gh into r naught. Here that is a square form, we need a single form, then we taking a square root on both sides, then v naught square, okay, we taking square root on both sides, and that will be cutting by like this, and we will get v naught, that is equal to square into gh into r naught. Okay, now we can replace r naught like this: r naught is equal to r plus h. Putting the value, h into r plus h. Here, this equation gives the velocity which a satellite must possess when launched in an orbit of the radius r plus h around the Earth. An approximation can be made for this satellite revolving around the Earth such that we can say that r much greater than h. Then we can replace r plus h approximate equal to radius. Similarly, gh is approximate equal to g. Now then we will get v naught, that is equal to g into r, and that is the orbital satellite velocity that poses by a satellite in an orbit. A satellite revolving around a very close to the Earth has a speed nearly v naught nearly, that is equal to 800 kilometer per second. Our other value of v naught of a satellite, artificial satellite, that is equal to 2900 kilometer per hour, and that is the value of a satellite. And this is our topic. And some more information that moon is nearly about 380 kilometer away from the Earth. It completes its one rotation around the Earth in 27.3 days. And this is our topic, motion of artificial satellite.